Tips again. Number one, resources. Yes, I want someone to tell me what do we mean by resource. Yes.
magazines, websites, government boxes.
Yes, very good. Books, websites, references, magazines, anything you get your information from. What about checking the homework? How can you check the homework? Yeah. Yes, you ask your student or your pupils or your children to answer the questions orally. Very good. Objectives. Yes. What do we mean by objectives? Simple words. Yeah.
What students students who teach and how
To learn.
to learn and how to learn.
Yes. Good. We have three kinds of objectives. What are they? What are the three kinds? Very easy. Yes, Kareem. Cognitive,
cognitive,
psychomotor, affect. Very good. Who can tell me again? What are the kinds of objectives? Yes, Mr. Fatih.
psychomotor affect.
Yes. Cognitive means or refers to knowledge. Good. Psychomotor refers to skills. Affective refers to values, morals, ethics, and so on. Yes. Now we come to the fourth one. AIDS. What do we mean by the word AIDS? AIDS. Yes. AIDS. ربنا يحمينا من الإيدز يا رب. AIDS. What? Yes.
What can help us?
What can help us to present our lesson? Yes, very good. For example,
Material.
what else? Pictures, flashcards,
Websites.
realia. What's this? It's a bag. What's this? Marker. Not pen. What's this? So this is realia. You know realia? Real things. Yes. Who is that? A human person, human being. He is our supervisor, Mr. Ibrahim Ash. So, we call this realia. You know the word realia? Real things. Yes. So, what do we mean by AIDS? Again? Yes.
What help us to present ours?
Yes, what help us to present our list. Very good. Do you use these aids in your class? What kinds of aids you use? Be frank. Aids, yes. Flashcards.
Cards, pictures, board, drill.
Yes. And even box. Yes. Very good. What about number 5? Very important. Who can read it? Warm up. What did I do at the beginning? What did I do at the beginning? أنا عملت إيه في البداية؟ I kind of warm up. Yes. يبقى what do we mean by warm up? Tell me.
What I do
Miss Fatih.
Refreshment.
Yes. A kind of refreshment. What else?
what I do in the first of the lesson.
What you do at the beginning of a lesson to make your students fresh and receive your information in a good way. What else? طيب. What are the forms of warm up? What are the forms? You know the word form? Scale. How can you do this warm up? Yes.
Question.
Questions. Simple questions. Very good. What else? Icebreaker. Puzzle. Like what I did. مش انا عملت كده؟ Yes. I give you some questions and ما عرفتش what? Yeah. What else? Yes. You are a star today. Pictures. Very good. I introduce a picture. And what can you see? What do you think of this? What is this man doing? Yes. What else? I want all of you to be Fatih. What's your name?
ندى عامر.
Nada. Nada.
ندى عامر.
Amir? Yes. Welcome.
فاهمين الأصل؟
As long as you take the name, you will be okay.
ندى عامر.
Yes. What else? How can you introduce this part?
الموبايل يعني ممكن اكون عامله عليه نوت او عامله عليه برنامج يعني او على السبوره
Yes. By using my mobile through showing them some activity or video. Yes. Very good. Very good, Miss Kareem. Yes. Long live Kareem. What else?
ممكن سونج أغنية.
Song. Very good. Fine. Fine you are. What are the other steps? Story. Yeah. Let them listen to a story and tell you. What do you think of this story? What are the people in this story? How many people are talking and so on? Very good. You have good opinions and good information. What else? Type. Warm up refers to the coming lesson or the previous lesson? The last lesson. The coming lesson. But sometimes refers to both. The coming and the previous. If there is time, refer to both. The coming or the previous. If there is no time or there is not enough time, concentrate on the coming lesson. And sometimes, and I like this, it has no relation to any lesson. Like what I did. أحيانا ما بيبقاش علاقة بأي درس، لا اللي فات ولا اللي جاي. بيبقى مجرد إيه؟ A kind of refreshment. A kind of refreshment in order to make your students ready for the coming lesson or the new material you are going to. Okay? Who can summarize the 5 steps? Who can summarize the 5 steps? Yes, okay. Yes. Yes.
اول نمبر 1 اللي هو
These are steps of lesson planning.
resource اللي هي مصادر. وقلنا ده مثلته الاكزامبل بتاعه بوك اند ماجازين اند بوك ماجازين موبايل كوتشن.
Yes, good. Fine.
نمبر 2 قلنا
checking the homework.
Thank you, Miss Kareem. Who else? Another person?
ممكن
Is there another?
ممكن
Yes.
checking the homework by some question, a picture.
Yes, thank you. Check your homework or the pupils' homework by asking them to answer orally. Yes. Number 3. Who can tell me number 3?
Objectives.
Objectives. What are the objectives? انت بتقومي نايمه كده وتقومي جايبه لنا اجابه ايه؟
What is the end of the lesson? What we can do or what they can do after the
Objective refer to what pupils can do at the end of the lesson. Yes, thank you. What are the kinds of objectives? Yes. Name your name. Samah. يبقى cognitive, psychomotor, affective. Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Man. Who else? AIDS. What do we mean by AIDS?
وسائل.
Yeah, miss. No problem. We are learning.
What help us to present our lesson?
Very good. Isn't that nice? What helps us to present our lesson? Yes. What's her name? Hadid. Yes. Good name. What else? Give me examples of AIDS. Give me examples of AIDS. Yes.
stories,
Stories.
songs, internet, pictures,
Yes.
data show.
Yes. Very good. I am proud of you, really. What about this step? Warm up.
By the question
The question, the beginning,
Huh?
begin
and the end.
lesson, and sometimes in the end.
Yes, thank you. This warm up refers to simple activity or simple questions you ask your students to make them ready for the new material. Now we get to the sixth. We come to the sixth
حد يقف شوي انا هبط.
presentation. Can we take a break? عاوزين break دلوقتي ولا نخلص القصص؟ ها؟
اسيف
كمل.
نكمل؟ طيب ماشي. presentation. By the way, we haven't come to the lesson yet. لسه ما قربناش ناحية الدرس كده. لسه ايه؟
لسه في التهيئة.
presentation. Now we are going to present our material. Do you know the word presentation?
عرض to make the best method to introduce the lesson to children.
Yes, very good. بصوا لنا
أمال فتحي.
أمل؟
أمال فتحي.
أمال. يعني مش أمل واحد.
لا.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miss أمل. يبقى presentation we have 3 steps of presentation. ركز بقى معايا. 3 steps of presentation. Procedures, practice, production. Take care.
برو.
B. Yes. Procedure. What do we mean by procedure? Strategies. Very good. Techniques we use to present our lesson. Again, strategies, techniques we use to present our lesson. Strategies and techniques. Techniques يعني ايه؟ طرق. We use to present our lesson.
we use
To present our
to
lesson.
present our lesson.
Practice. In short, refers to the SCB book and the activity book exercise. Again, refer to SCB exercise and workbook or activity book exercise. And we have 3 kinds of practice. Control, less control, free practice. What's the difference between these 3? Controlled practice means the questions already in your book. The questions which are found in your book. You understand? الأسئلة اللي عندك في الكتاب. This is control practice. Control. You know the word control? المتحكم بقى يعني اللي هي ايه؟ موجودة بالفعل. Yes, let's control. You give questions similar to this question. Questions which are similar to these questions. أسئلة مشابهة. الأسئلة اللي عندك. طيب, free practice.
أسئلة حرة.
Away from your book. Away from your book. Come. فتحية and كريم. For example, act this scene. بس الضرب. This is a free practice, and this is very important. We are not going to ask students to memorize only, but to act, sing, draw, and do such things. This all are called free practice. You understand? How many practice? Kinds of practice? Three. Control. Refers to the questions already in your book or activity book. Let's control similar
questions.
Free away from
practice.
your book.
أسئلة مفتوحة.
Yes. Now you understand these steps?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
What about production or evaluation? Sometimes we call it evaluation. Sometimes we call it feedback. Yes. Refers to questions based on the exam. If there is exam, طبعا ما عندوش exam. يبقى questions, simple questions based on the exam or based on the main material of the lesson. Feedback. Now we finished practice. What is the last step? The last step. Homework. Don't forget. You started by checking homework. And you end with giving homework. What is the homework? Simple activity. Color this. Draw this. Write this. Count. Very simple activity. ما تقولوش بقى write this 70 times. فاكرين؟ في الانشن تايم write this 103 times. اكتبوها 103. اشمعنى 103 مش عارف. يلا. So we teach our pupils to think and to be creative, not to just to be puppets or machines or something like that. Now I want someone to tell me the 7 steps. How many steps? 6 or 7? 7 or 6. If we omit this, will be 6. Resources are optional. Yes.
Resources. Number 1, resources. تبقى from books, magazine, website. Checking the homework. Something do at home.
Yes.
Ask a question. Number 3, objective for the lesson. By the يعني ممكن أقولها بالعربي؟
Yeah.
يعني إزاي نصيغ الأهداف. حضرتك كنت قلتها by the end of the lesson you will able to come write read color count.
الجيتس بتاعنا باختصار تبقى سمارت.
smart
يعني specific, measurable, and so on.
yes. Number 4, 8. What help us to present our lesson? Some question, some picture, internet, stories, magazines. Number 5, warm up. 6, presentation. حضرتك قلتها 3.
Yeah.
Group. Procedures. Story, technology, to present
Strategies?
help us to present the lesson.
Yes. Yes.
practice وفي control practice question in the book.
Yes.
less
Control.
control similar book.
Yeah, similar questions.
Similar
Questions.
similar question.
Mm.
free question أسئلة حرة. Away from the book. Away from the book. Presentation. Simple question. Such as exam.
Yes.
احنا ما عندناش exam.
Yes. Okay.
Number 7 homework.
Yes.
Color, count, sing.
Yes. I want you to give her a big clap. Yes. Very good. Yes.
إيمان بغزال غزالة غزالة ولا غزال؟
خلينا نسيب.
يعني اسمه بكر؟
سيب بقى. سيب على اللحمة.